we're back in the garage. Playing against Mark today. Mark's bringing his Blood Angels. It's a 2,000 point game. We're playing priority targets. This is the game where the table is basically split in half from basically corner to middle of the zone, and that's each person's deployment zone. The scoring is 1, 2, or more. The secondary objective is if so these are zones B, these two, and these are zone A. At the starting of the game, Mark picked table sides, so I got to move the first objective, and I believe I moved that one closer to me, and then Mark moved
this one back,
that one closer to him, and then I moved this one underneath this, so I have a bunch of scarabs and shit hiding on the other side of obscuring terrain.
Yeah.
As you do.
As you do.
And then, yeah, so for secondaries, I'm picking While We Stand, We Fight, Raise the Banners, and Priority Targets. Priority targets are score 3 victory points if you control either of the objectives of A or B at the end of your turn, or 5 points if you control both A and B at the end of your turn. And so I took that. Mark took Oaths of the Moment, Engaging All Fronts, and Priority Targets. Oaths of the Moment is the new Space Marine one. He gets a point for if he doesn't fall back. He gets a point for if he blows up a vehicle, and he gets 2 points if his dude is in the middle of the table. What are you bringing today, Mark?
I got a unit of 3 suppressors. I have another unit of 3 suppressors. Back here I got 8
actual suppressors.
Yeah, they're getting painted too. I got 8 Sanguinary Guard and Dante, Commander Dante. I have 2 units of Intercessors with a Librarian Dreadnought and a Apothecary. I have another unit of 8 in Sanguinary Guard with Astrath back there. I have a unit of 3 Outriders. I have a unit of 5 what are those guys? Vanguard Vets. And then back there's a little unit of 3 Incursors. No, what are they called? Yeah, something like that. Incursors. Or
it's the 12-inch drop downs?
Yeah, and then they can start out in the middle of nowhere. So I don't know why I put them there, like 2 inches away from my deployment zone, but they're getting me and engaged in all fronts already. So.
And you got a unit of Eradicators.
There's a unit of Eradicators in reserve. Yeah.
Okay. On my side, I got my Dumark. I got another Dumark. I have my Immortals and Scarabs behind this crate. Unit of 20 warriors right here. I have another unit of 20 warriors all within the building and holding the objective zone. I also have a unit of 6 destroyers with the Lobster Boy. And I have my command barge with the Scorptech Lord and a Chronomancer and a Technomancer. Another Dumark over here and another unit of Scarabs on this side. Character-wise, all my guys are the exact same. Scorptech Lord is -1 to wound. Oh, sorry, -1 to the damage characteristic and +1 living wounds, or living metal. Command Barge is +3 to the range of all of his auras, and he has the Artifact Resurrection Orb. My Chronomancer has the 18-inch half advance and half charge ability, and my Technomancer has the Veil of Darkness where he can teleport a unit of core somewhere across the table, and that he also has the Kinetic Cloak where he flies around 10 inches and heals up units D3 wounds. Yeah, so we haven't rolled to see on who goes on turn 1, which we will do right now. See you after turn 1. So we just finished Blood Angels turn 1. Suppressors just kind of stood there, bikes ran up, his intercessors moved up as well, and all of his dudes kind of landing behind that crate. These dudes ran around to the other side. These suppressors came across into the back range over here, and in the shooting, all the suppressors shot at my Dumark, doing 6 wounds to it in total. And then he blasted down like 6 warriors. He blasted more down. He blasted like 10 warriors down, but a bunch came back. Well, I guess 3 came back. And then 3 of them also ran away because I failed my leadership check by 1. Yeah, that was basically it. Those guys over there shot at the dudes in the building, but I made all the saves.
Yeah, pretty ineffective, but whatever.
It happens. It happens. I mean, you did 6 wounds to the Dumark.
A lot of hiding around. A lot of hiding.
Alright, we're off to Necrons turn 1.
Yep.
So we just finished Necrons turn 1. Nothing really moved. These guys, they moved up slightly to toe the zone. I put banners up in these 2 zones, and my Immortals moved over. My warriors moved back and my scarabs moved up. And then basically that was it. In my shooting phase, I blew up 2 suppressors, and my other Dumark only did 1 wound to that one bastard over there. So he's still holding that one zone. So he's going to score his 10 points. And the guys shooting over to here missed everything, I believe.
Yep.
1 Dumark shot into there. And then with my warriors and my Dumark small shots, I blew up 4 of those intercessors.
Yeah, they roll a 1 to stay alive, so they're happy.
And I blew up the bikes with my warriors. Do those guys care at all?
Oh, nope, they need to kill them all, because they're leader 8.
Oh,
You killed 2, so it doesn't matter.
Alright, so we're off to Blood Angels turn 2. Just finished Blood Angel turn 2. What, Mark, you ran up and punched these guys in the face and shot
That's all I can shoot.
nothing? Oh, you blew up 2 of the scarabs with
Shot some
shooting?
scarabs, they're dead.
Freeze and hit.
Did 5 wounds to this thing with my meltas. Did 6 wounds to that thing with my auto guns. Yeah, they. I came up. I didn't shoot these guys. I didn't soften them up because it just made my charge longer. So they got in. The assault or the Vanguard vets. They came in. Did a little bit of damage to the warriors. The intercessors or incursors came in. Killed the scarab. My plan was to take this zone from you, and like Matt said, he had to interrupt to pile in so that his OBSEC guys would have come in, because even if he had 1 OBSEC guy in there, I had 2, and I had more. Then it goes down to number of models, and I had more in the zone. So he had to do that to save his turn. And other than that, not a whole lot's going on.
I'm still on the tide of smiting.
Yep. Yeah, so we're off to Necrons turn 2. Just finished Necron turn 2. My protocol was being able to fall back and shoot. So I fell back and I shot. I healed up 1 unit into this Necron. I did some fucking weird ass shenanigans of everybody chaining around and having dudes stay in the zone. Hey man, they were an inch away from you and they were 2 inches away from 2 other models.
There you go.
And then, so he still has a dude left in there. Who was right up against the wall, and my destroyers came through the building and charged him on the ass. In the shooting phase, I blew up his
suppressors, and you did 1 over there to that suppressor.
Yeah, I blew up 2 suppressors over on this side. I blew up the eradicators with my warriors and my Dumark. And I took out the Marines in the middle. His Sanguinary Guard are half advance and charges. And I did 1 wound to those attack Marines into the middle. I think that's it. So I scored 3 for my priority targets and 2 for my banners. So we are off to Blood Angels turn 3. So we just finished Blood Angels turn 3. Blood Angels turn 3. Sanguinary Guard all jumped into the middle. These guys were half their charge and advances. Didn't matter, he rolled an 8. He made it within the charge of the warriors. These guys made it into the destroyers and the other unit of warriors. Dante came in as well to the warriors. And Mephiston also came in. And Mephiston did 6 wounds. Astrath did it, 6 wounds himself to the warriors. Killed a bunch of them.
So there's 1 destroyer in the building.
Yeah, 1 destroyer left.
1 Vanguard vet. There's 7 Sanguinary Guard here and 7 Sanguinary Guard there.
Yeah.
And,
I lost. There was 2 warriors left in that unit. I rolled a 2 for my leadership check, which I failed, and then I rolled another 2, so the last warrior ran away, which is bullshit. He could have just stayed there and hold that zone. Bah. Yeah. So those guys also just got wiped out, and we're on to Necron's turn 3. All right. So we just finished Necron's turn 3. My movement was, my destroyers fell back. My destroyer, the command barge flew on top. I gave my immortals +1 to hit before that happened. And all my stuff healed up because this was the turn of healing. And I blew up the 1 dude that was left with my command barge. And then the Dumark big shot Astrath down, and then small shot a couple of golden boys out. And then this Dumark shot a bunch of golden boys down, so there's only one full dude and a dude with a wound left.
What is your favorite?
And then he made some cheeky 6 saves.
Oh, your brother
Made some saves. Dante's 11.
I teleported my dudes over to here, and again he made some cheeky 6 saves.
Well, let's not talk. So Matt teleported them in, definitely within Auspex scan range. And as soon as I said I'm going to Auspex scan, then he moved them outside
Yeah,
of 12.
I
so
didn't know that Auspex Sand was a thing.
it's a thing. For
I thought it was
Marines.
only Ultramarines.
Every Marine does.
Exactly. I thought only Ultramarines got the Auspex scan.
Salamanders tried to do it
And I get fucking
twice.
obliterated
in the
by
last
your big
2
boy.
games.
I haven't teleported against you.
Yeah, you pick guys up, move on.
Okay, well, I didn't know all fucking Marines get the Auspex scan.
Well, they do.
He's gonna edit this out.
No, I'm not going to edit this out.
We love you,
If it's games about learning, I did not know all Marines Auspex scan.
Alright, have you learned yet?
My command barge made a big ass 11-inch charge down onto Dante. My Scorp Tech Lord made a big ass 11-inch charge onto those Sanguinary Guard. I did 2 wounds on Dante. Dante did 4 wounds back to my barge. I killed 3 of the Sanguinary Guard, and he did 3 wounds in return. And so we're off to Blood Angels turn 4.
Yep.
Okay, so we just finished Blood Angels turn 4. Mark charged in on my Chronomancer.
Well, I smited your guy off here.
Oh, yeah,
Super
you-
smite. Killed him. Dante was able to get free. He hit the
5
reroll.
wounds. 5 wounds
13,
to smite.
Didn't do anything. He did no damage to this guy. The Sanguinary Guard did 1 damage. I was able to melt off. Dante melted off the destroyer. The little scarab guy died. We killed the little Chronomancer, and we're engaging that.
I get one of both.
That thing.
Dumark.
The Dumark. Over here, I healed my suppressor and I brought his friend back, and we didn't do anything to these guys. Well, I did 1 wound, and Matt's guy came back, and that's it.
Okay, we're off to Necrons turn 4. We just finished Necrons turn 4.
Yep.
Nothing really. I didn't do shit. Scorp Tech Lord fell back,
He's strength.
and the Dumark shot at the big cannon. Did nothing to Dante because he just made his saves, and I shit the bed on dice.
You're only at
The small guns blew up
5
one.
minus 3.
One Sanguinary Guard.
Take 6.
Over here, this Dumark blew up the other Sanguinary Guard. And these guys over here shot 1 suppressor down, and I dropped a banner with my character over on that side. So yeah, that's basically my turn. Yeah, we're off to Blood Angels turn 5. Just finished Blood Angels turn 5. Aggressors got aggressive. Oh, suppressors got suppressive. And the Apothecary all ran in. They shot down 2 of the the Immortals, but one of them came back. And then in combat, the Apothecary punched a dude out. The suppressors did 3 wounds to my Technomancer, and we're good golden over there. Over on this side, he ran over and did 6 wounds to my Dumark. I gave the +1 to Quantum Shielding, which actually really helped out because I rolled a couple 4s to keep him alive. So we are off to Necrons turn 5.